Tim and Alyssa, the breakup heard around the world. I mean, we mourned Tim and Alyssa.
Wow.
Well, last night at Canal Park, Tim and Alyssa night. The first 1,000 fans get to choose between Team Tim and Team Alyssa. Printed T-shirts. It's a thing now. Last night. It was wonderful.
Wow.
Apparently, posting dirty laundry, also a thing. Guys, Max is back in the game. Return of the potential single to the max. This popped up at the Padres-Giants game last night, where I am contractually obligated to tell you that the Padres held on to win, keeping them a game behind St. Louis for the NL's final wildcard spot. Who cares?
This was a major
Obviously,
league
most
game.
importantly, Max, I don't know him, but it's good to have you back, buddy. It's good to get you back. Not for me, of course, but for other people. Good to have you back, Max. Major league game. It's happening, guys. Wrap your head around it.
Dennis Schroeder famously turned down an $80 million plus contract from the Lakers because he thought he could get a better deal elsewhere. Turns out he was very wrong. Ended up signing with the Celtics for about $6 million. That led to a wealth of jokes at his expense. So he decided to go the other way. Say, you know what? I welcome the jokes. It's my birthday. So air it out. You can air me out. I want to put this stuff behind me. And everyone said, you know what? Good for you, Dennis. You've really embraced it. And I agree, because nothing embraces the fact that you lost, let's say, about $74 million. Then posing in Dior sneakers, a bunch of Dior luggage, a Bugatti, and a Rolls Royce. Yeah, I'm sure he's totally fine with fumbling the bag. That's why this ostentatious display of wealth and luggage is letting me know. So congratulations. I'm sure you're cool with it. You totally got me fooled. I buy it. You don't mind it at all. Let me just get in my Bugatti here and the luggage goes in the front. Sure.
While Drew Broussard, because you guys both have done some NBA reporting, is he also suing Rich Paul for not taking money when Rich didn't represent him, or is that only a Nerlens thing? I don't know. Is that how's that one work? I'm not sure. Is Clutch getting sued for that one?
Another marionette.
Or no?
You're gonna get two marionette
Suddenly
things.
the
Keep talking
reporter.
about Nerlens.
Reporters asking questions. All right, we're drawing a blank. Look, that's
Somebody
what it
should
says.
check.
Talking Giants quarterback Daniel Jones gets back to football ahead of Big Blue's divisional showdown with Washington tonight. Nick had the Giants all the way at the bottom of his NFL tiers yesterday and pointed to Danny Drops Jones as a big reason why. Jones has lost the most fumbles through 28 games since they started tracking the stat. As Nick would say, that ain't great. But Broussard, Giants fans should feel blank about Danny Dimes Jones entering tonight's game versus Washington.
Queasy, Jenna, queasy. Because his play has been nauseating. It's just as simple as that. And I like Danny Dimes. When I first saw him his rookie year, he did a few nice things. But my goodness, he's struggled mightily lately. And they've added the pieces to help this kid out. They went out and got Kenny Golladay at receiver. In free agency, they drafted Kadarius Toney in the first round. Saquon Barkley is coming back, although he's questionable for this game. That's another thing you got to worry about. But Danny Dimes has to get it going. It's just as simple as that. The question they're wondering in New York is, for all his physical abilities, he's fairly athletic, he can throw the football, is he a winner? Because not only has he gone 8-19 as a starter for the Giants, but remember, he was 17-19 as a starter at Duke. All right, so he didn't even win at the college level. I'm not sure what he did in prep school, but he hadn't won at 2 levels. So that's the big question in New York. The good news, he's 4-0 against the Washington football team. So if he can't beat Tyler Heineke and a team he has owned, yes, I said owned, during his pro career, then Giants fans are going, as Nick said yesterday, I think they may be on the Spencer Rattler watch for Danny Dimes.
Yeah, and by the way, great juxtaposition by our producers there, putting an all-time fumbling of the bag by Dennis Schroeder right next to the all-time fumblingest fumbler I've ever seen fumble in Daniel Jones. And I told you that his rookie year, when America was on remember the 2-week Daniel Jones apology tour when all of us mocked the pick? And then he came in and was good for 2 quarters. And all these folks on television, these cowards, were like, oh, my Daniel Jones, I'm sorry. You know who stood firm? Said, sorry, not sorry? this guy. Because I watched him fumble the ball 7 times in the preseason his rookie year, watched him start fumbling the ball away his rookie season, during the regular season, last year when he had more fumbles than touchdown passes. You can't. Broussard's wondering, can he win? I'm wondering, can he hold on to the football? So Giants fans should feel jealous. And you might say, jealous? Wilds, here's why. They're going to watch a football game on national television tonight where the other team has the better quarterback, and that man's name is Taylor Heineke. I would wager, and I will wager via our good friends at Fox Bet, that Taylor Heineke looks better, plays better, and has better numbers tonight than Daniel Jones does.
Wow.
Last year, there were 3 quarterbacks worse than Daniel Jones that were everyday starters. Locke, Wentz, Darnold. What do all 3 have in common? Well, 2 of the 3 are on new teams, and Locke is no longer the starting quarterback. So you've got the Washington backup tonight, Wilds, will be a better quarterback than the 6th overall pick Giants starter Daniel Jones.
Okay. The looks better part I don't know about. I find Daniel Jones being answer aggressive, Jenna. As Broussard said, they're 4-0, so take some chances here. Jason Garrett, last game, 17 first downs. They ran the ball 9 times. They gained 26 yards. Let Daniel Jones air the thing out a little bit. And I want him to hold on to the ball. As we know from a year working with Brandon, ball security is job security, yours and mine. If Chase Young comes around the edge and knocks the ball out of your hand, like, all right, I would be okay with that. But the fumble he had last week was Lamar Jackson-esque when he's like diving forward for an extra yard on a first down. He's trying to get 9 yards instead of 8. Buddy, that is just a dumb play. You do it again, lap it up. There's got to be more laps, I think, because he's fumbled so much, not enough laps. You're going to be running around Meadowlands for 2 days.
Ball security, job security, yours and mine. Back talking week 2 as we head into it. Which one of these quarterbacks is under the most pressure entering the week? Broussard's got a list cooked up.